Good morning, everybody. Big T on the AT26, day 63. And I'm back at Rattlesnake Point Overlook and getting ready to go Nobo again. My wife just dropped me off. It's where I hitchhiked from yesterday and got right into town and then got to our cabin. We have a log cabin somewhere out in the middle of nowhere. And I'm hiking today I'm hiking 17 miles back to where our cabin is. I'll be just a 17-minute, it's a 45-minute ride here this morning. Got a car coming, I gotta get over. 17, ooh, got cars both ways. I ain't seen cars all morning. 17-mile hike, and then that gives me I'll be really close to where our log cabin is, and I will be out of the Shenandoahs. My wife's gonna stay back there at Rattlesnake and enjoy the view. All right, talk to you later. Crossing Skyline Drive, Hogback Overlook. Oh, it was nice to get a good place to stay last night in bed. Ate hamburgers and when I got off trail, and then last night we went to a diner. Old diner, been there since the 50s. I didn't take any pictures, but it looked just like your typical diner. Built in the 50s. Trying to remember even what town that's in. I'll have to look it up. I can't remember. But it was, I guess, of course, I'm a big breakfast food eater, and of course, most diners fix breakfast all day. I had a great bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich with the potatoes with it. And believe it or not, I had 2 milkshakes yesterday. I carried that one home and didn't finish it until home back to the cabin, which was a good 30-minute drive from there, and then finished it as a late night snack. It was good. Still gotta have a 0 coming up. But today, at least my pack's lighter. I got my lunch in here. We stopped by the grocery store. I got sandwich meat. I got a couple sandwiches. I'm carrying 1.5 liters of water, so hopefully I won't have to filter water. But it was definitely later this morning. I didn't get started until, 8:30. And it rained a little bit up here last night. It did not rain in our cabin. And these mountain laurels are trying to bloom. It's not gonna be long. Everything's green down low. It's amazing how green it is down low now. It just hadn't caught up at this elevation yet. I imagine today, at the end of the day, when I get done, I'll be down low where it's green. I would say it's probably 10 degrees cooler right now than it was yesterday. I mean, by 8:30 yesterday, it was sweltering already. Still not anywhere close to being where I like it, but it's cooler. I'll take it what I can get. Monday night, temperature is supposed to go below freezing. I've got to make the call on my bags. I've got a 20-degree Enlightened equipment, or I got a 50-degree, which I had hoped get rid of the 20 degree because I've been sweating in it every night. I have a Cedar Summit 50-degree bag that packs down to nothing and gives me it's lighter and gives me a lot more space in my pack. Not that I need the space, but just the nice thing is it's light. But it's gonna be cold, and it may be, it may not be that cold again for a month. So I think I'm just gonna keep the 50, and I will keep my fleece. I have my fleece still, so if I need to wear everything I got, then I will, including my rain suit. I probably won't sleep in it. But my feet, I got new boots. I went up another half size. If you follow me and you're keeping up with me, my feet are like my number one issue. And they had gotten really, really bad. I don't know if the short mile days or the last 2 days, or I got new boots too. I hate talking about them because it's just negative. It puts negative thoughts in my mind. It's something I have to deal with. I don't really want to be talking about it, but my feet are better. So that's a positive. And actually today is the first time in probably a month that I've hiked with no bandages anywhere on my feet. We'll see how today goes. And I've had new boots now it came to me while I was in Harrisonburg. This is the 3rd or 4th day of hiking with the new boots. And they're the same, they're the Ultra Raptor 3s, which they don't make the 2s anymore. So I had bought and I have a big foot, these are size 15, so my foot's not normally that big, but these run small. And I jumped up to the 15, and I think that's going to be the ticket. I'm having less pain. All right, a lot of talking. At least you can see the trail while I'm talking, huh? I'm up high. Today is going to be, once I get through with some of these high points, then spend the rest of the day going down. That's why I figured I'd be in the foliage again and get down in some greenery. The sun is partly cloudy and the sun's it's still warm. I don't know what the chances of rain are. I think we may be done with rain, but we'll see. I'll have to look at it. It hadn't rained has not been an issue for several weeks now. Let's just hope it stays that way when I get up in the Northeast and not be like it was in 23 where it rained every day. Oh, it's pretty. Let's see if I can get out of here and see. Oh yeah, show you what I got here. Ooh. Another 2 weeks on these briars and you won't be able to walk out here. Oh boy. I mean, just every mile or so in the Shenandoah, you come across a spot like this. You almost get kind of, I don't know, callous to it a little bit. It's beautiful. Hey. Can't believe he's gonna let me video him. As soon as I start moving again, I bet he goes. Brer Rabbit. Yesterday, I exhausted the entire list of shuttle drivers trying to find somebody to pick up. And could not get anybody. I got a hold of them all, and nobody would pick me up. A lot of them were on the south end, and I didn't know it. And they would have to drive 80-something miles just to come get me, so that wouldn't work. Called the outfitter in Front Royal and said, "Do y'all have any shuttle drivers?" And they said, "Yeah." He gave me 2 names. I tried them. No luck. Absolutely no luck. So that's why I had to hitchhike yesterday. It was, and if you're just following along, you just follow me. You know, I never hitchhike. I'm kind of in that just mindset. I don't want to hitchhike, but it is very common, very, very common for thru hikers to hitchhike. That's not unusual. And in a lot of areas, there are a lot of people that pick up hitchhikers. I don't think Skyline Drive is, because it's mostly vacationers and they're not looking to pick up a hitchhiker. You know, and I never pick up hitchhikers. I pick up, if I see them with a backpack on, I will, and I can tell they're a hiker, I'll pick them up in a heartbeat. But I don't pick up anybody else, you know. So it was the best situation with a couple that picked us up from Texas. They were very kind, and they don't normally pick up hitchhikers, so it was kind of a God thing. All right, I just want to make sure I told you all about that. Yesterday was kind of a hectic day, so getting where I needed to be, getting some food, getting to the cabin, getting everything. Wife's coming in on the airplane, renting a car, all of that. All that had to happen all yesterday. It was kind of a hectic thing, and I didn't film a lot. Plus, it was only 9 miles of hiking, too, by the time I got off. But hopefully I'm getting some miles today. And I hope that this hot weather's gone for a while. I know it's going to get hot in June, but not in April. I just don't want it in April. First snake. It's kind of crazy. I hadn't seen a snake before now. How's this been? Little garter snake. He ain't little. It's the biggest garter snake I've seen. He's fat too. But he's not poisonous. He's watching me, trying to figure out, but he ain't getting out of the trail. See if I can't make him run. I'm gonna hit him this time and see if he don't go. Didn't bother him. Get out of the trail. Oh, you're gonna get bad now, huh? You wanna be bad. Well, if you get out, oh, he does. It could be a poisonous snake. He's got that head. Sure thought it was a garter. That's maybe a poisonous snake. It looks just like a garter snake. Come on, get out of the trail. He's ready to strike. He's fixing to reach out and bite somebody. All right, where's the stick? You're gonna make me mad now. I know I made you mad. Well, I'm not sure that was a garter snake. By the shape of that head. And they usually, they're colored like that, but they're a little darker and green, got a little bit of green, it's a little brighter. And they usually run. I mean, they're fast. They don't usually just sit there like that. He was like challenging, wanting a meal or something. I don't know what he was doing. But I got him out of the way. And that's the other thing about night hiking, just moonlight and all, you know. You need a light. If he was poisonous and I stepped on him, he was going to bite me on the ankle. You pay attention to what's in front of you. He probably wouldn't have, I probably could have stepped a foot to one side or the other with him laid out like that. As long as I didn't kick a rock on him or bother him, he probably never would have moved. I don't know that. I don't want to get bitten by a non-poisonous snake because you get an infection just from the germ bite. But you definitely don't want to get bit by a poisonous snake. By this time in 23, I had seen, I can't even count how many snakes I'd seen. There were rattlesnakes, lots of rat snakes. I saw more rat snakes than anything. Right. It's gonna make me be a little more alert too. Well, having another issue. Day 55 will not upload. And it's very frustrating. My cabin, I thought, okay, well, it started in Harrisonburg. I may have mentioned it, but I cannot get it to upload, and so I've had everything in the queue to go out one day. And day 55 will not finish uploading. Day 56 is already uploaded, ready to go, and I don't want them to get out of order. Which way do I go? This way. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Our log cabin has Starlink, which is I think that's that satellite internet, whatever, low orbit satellite internet. So, and I've got another one to upload, but I still can't get 55 to finish. So I keep backing the timing off. So as you know by now, this is day 60 something. So I had trouble. But I'm just now, it actually started 5 or 6 days ago when I was in Harrisonburg having trouble because the hotel I was staying at was terrible. So I didn't get it uploaded when I edited it. I'm frustrated. And a lot of you are thinking, today, right now, you're thinking, well, what's happened to Big T? He's gotten off trail or something. I'm still out here hiking. I just can't get my videos to upload. And I don't want 56 to come out before 55. And it's ready. Actually, I got another one ready. I think 57's ready. But anyway, I'm kind of explaining at least 5 days after the problem gets solved. But right now it's ongoing current for me. Hopefully I can get it fixed. And it never uploads on just cellular. It won't do it. It will if it's a real short video or something like that, but anything that's 13 minutes or longer, it just sits there and uploads forever on cellular. And I don't ever have more than 1 or 2 bars of cellular unless I'm right in the middle of a town coming to a road crossing. Let's see what we got here. Oh boy. I've been climbing. Wow. This is North Mount Marshall, 3362 feet elevation. I think this is probably the last of the big ones in Shenandoah's. And I'm headed down and working my way out now. Still got several more miles of the Shenandoah's, but I'm not positive about that. Let me look and I'll make sure of that. Yep, this is I'm headed down now. I got one more climb that's relatively high. It's called Compton Peak. And then it's pretty much down coming out of the Shenandoah's. It's been good. It's been hot, but good. Next week would have been a whole lot better day, whole better days weather-wise, cooler-wise to be coming through here. At least I got to see a bear, I got to see a snake, and lots and lots of deer. I don't even film all the deer I see because I see so many. But, and I get to have a zero. That's the reward for me for getting out of the Shenandoah's. Yesterday was a good reward, only doing 9 miles and then getting double meat hamburger and a milkshake, and then another milkshake later for late night. Got to keep those calories up, that's all I'm thinking about, calories. Compton Peak. Last big climb over with. That's it. All downhill from here in the Shenandoah's. A lot of big mountains to climb between here and Katahdin. I should hit 2 days. Not tomorrow. Well, I got my zeros coming in, so not really sure. But 2 more hiking days, and I'll be at 1,000. That's a big mark. I enjoyed the Shenandoah's. There sure is easy hiking for the most part. There's a couple of days in here, and of course the water is no fun watching you. It's keeping your eye on where the water is. I just stopped right before I got up to Compton Peak and cameled up again. That'll be it for the day. I'm down to like 6.5 miles or less for the day, where I get picked up and then a good couple of days of rest. I'm not sure. I'll probably hike one more day while my wife's here. EB and Roto is here as well. So we may hike together some, go see a waterfall. I know there's caverns here. We went to the caverns last time. I'll show you some of my 0-day stuff coming up if I live to see it. See what the rest of this trail is. Hopefully maybe just passed a bunch of people. So, well, there's a little side trail there that comes up to Compton Peak. Hoping maybe I will see some more wildlife. That's what I was hoping for. Compton Gap. Passed a ranger with about 8 hikers going up to Compton. Must be, here come more people. I passed a bunch of people. There's a popular spot. I guess we're right here on the north end of the park. So apparently the AT and something else, other trails going along here together. It's about as flat as the AT will ever get. Okay. It looks like I'm leaving Shenandoah. I think the official line is up here somewhere, but that's the old kiosk where you used to have to have a permit. You could do your own permit. Now you have to do it online. And of course I got a little climb here. Okay, now officially park boundary. So I got through Shenandoah's in how many days? 6? Yeah, started. Yeah, this is the 6th day. And it's, about 2 o'clock. I'll tell you exactly. 2:02. Yeah. Last time I did it in 5. A little slower. Enjoyed it. Didn't really push too hard to get through here. But it looks like the trail's going to definitely get a little difficult now. I think I'll go check out the shelter before I go too much further. Let's see, somebody's here. Good visit with Off Trail and her friend. The section hike just starting today. Just hiked up from the road where I'm going down to. Nice visit. They're headed Sobo. They drove. They live in Maine, and they drove all night to here, and they started hiking this morning. See, they parked the car at Pine Street, and they're hiking this section. They got a shuttle back to here. That's crazy. I'd be dead if I drove all night. Whew. That would just, I can't do it anymore. I remember we used to go snow skiing. We would do that, drive all night to Colorado. I can't do that. But the Tom Floyd shelter is nice. It looks like it's got a new deck on it, new floor. It's got a rail and nice deck and place to sit out. If you need to stop there, that's a good shelter. It's on the side of a mountain. It's not flat. I see there was a sign back there which said some tent sites. It might be a place down below the shelter. Well, my wife texted me just now. I got some bad news. I asked you to pray for Jack, my sister-in-law's dad. He passed away this morning. It's a pretty sad situation. That was really quick. He was 85. I didn't realize he was 85, but sad for Blythe. Blythe, we're praying for you. So sorry you're going through this. We're praying for your mom too. Whew, it's tough. Okay, I'm coming out down here at Virginia Route 522. And I will be at 972.9 today. 972.9. There's a boardwalk here. I've been walking along this fence, high fence area. Nice boardwalk. And there's my ride, I think. I got a text that my ride was there waiting on me. I'm ready for some supper. I really was moving pretty fast today. Maybe it's not my ride, I don't know. I made good time. Late start and I'm done by 3:45, so it's over 17 miles. So I had to get that section in. So I think I zero tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do the next day. May hike. We will see.